Crown Princess Mary of Denmark presents awards in Copenhagen. Queen Letizia of Spain visits a primary school in northwest Spain. Princess Charlene of Monaco gives an exclusive interview with Monaco Matin. And King Philippe and Queen Mathilde of the Belgians host a summit in Brussels. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Monday. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for September 11th, 2023. Their Majesties King Philippe and Queen Mathilde of the Belgians hosted the 19th informal summit of the heads of state of German-speaking countries this morning at Château de Laeken in Brussels. This is the second time that Belgium has hosted the summit. Royals participating in the two-day summit include His Serene Highness Hereditary Prince Alois and Her Royal Highness Hereditary Princess Sophie of Liechtenstein, Their Royal Highnesses Grand Duke Henri and Grand Duchess Maria Theresa of Luxembourg. Heads of state who were, well, not royal, include the President of the Federal Republic of Germany, Mr. Frank-Walter Steinmeier, the President of the Republic of Austria, Mr. Alexander van der Bellen, and the President of the Swiss Confederation, Mr. Alain Berset. Today's opening session was held under the theme Space, with 4 astronauts participating in the meeting, including astronaut Alexander Gerst. The day ended with a concert performance by the Young Belgian Strings Orchestra and a formal dinner at Château de Laeken. Prior to the opening of the summit, His Majesty the King presided over the swearing-in of the new Constitutional Court judge, Mrs. Magali Plovy, at Château de Laeken. Thereafter, His Majesty the King held an audience with Belgian Olympian Miss Nafissatou T.M.s. During the meeting, the King presented the Grand Officer of the Order of Leopold to Miss T.M. for her, quote, outstanding achievements in the pentathlon and heptathlon. The Order of Leopold is the oldest and most important knight order in Belgium and is usually awarded for special merit. His Majesty King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands paid a working visit to the French Air Force this afternoon in Provence. According to RVD, the visit stems from recent, quote, talks about defense cooperation held during French President Emmanuel Macron's state visit to the Netherlands, end quote. Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Mary of Denmark presided over the presentation of the 2023 Ministry of Higher Education and Sciences National Teaching Award ceremony held at the Opera in Copenhagen. According to a press release, the awards are presented to 7 inspiring teachers for their work commitment, passion, and inspiration to students in Denmark's higher education. Quote, a skilled teacher is of crucial importance for both the well-being and learning of students in higher education. Academic curiosity, commitment, and an outlook for the individual student are highlighted as qualities of the 7 award recipients, who this year are awarded the Teaching Award for their recognition-worthy teaching, end quote. The 7 winners of the award are Ms. Lise Muller from Copenhagen University of Applied Sciences, Mr. Mads Nielsen from Aalborg University, Mr. Jonas Holbeck from KEA Copenhagen Business Academy, Ms. Helle Grabeck from Design School Holding, Mr. Fritz Giverson from Aarhus School of Mechanical Engineering, Mr. Bo Meyer from UC Sid, and Ms. Lina Brogard from Roskilde University. Congratulations. Well done. In Stockholm, His Majesty King Carl Gustaf of Sweden held an audience with the new governor of Västernorrland County, Ms. Karen Janten, at the Kungliga Slottet. Meanwhile, the Swedish royal court released 3 new photos of His Royal Highness Prince Daniel of Sweden on the occasion of his upcoming 50th birthday on Friday, September 15th. The images were taken by court photographer Mr. Clement Laurent. On Sunday, Prince Daniel officially opened PEP Day 2023 at Hagaparken in Solna. PEP Day, organized and created by Generation PEP, works to ensure that all children and young people in Sweden have the desire and opportunity to live an active and healthy lifestyle. Quote, the purpose of the day is to give children and young people the opportunity to find their joy in movement in various forms and to gain knowledge about healthy eating habits. End quote. According to the Swedish Royal Court, during yesterday's event, hundreds of children and young people had the opportunity to try out activities in the form of sports, dance, play, and other outdoor activities. At the end of the day, the prince handed out medals to children and young people who participated in Prince Daniel's race, in which Princess Estelle of Sweden, his daughter, also participated. In Madrid, His Majesty, King Felipe VI of Spain, held an audience this morning with the new president of the Principality of Asturias, Mr. Adrian Rodriguez, at Palacio de la Zarzuela. Thereafter, the king met with the new president of the Comunidad de Madrid, Ms. Isabel Díaz Ayuso. Meanwhile, Her Majesty, Queen Letizia of Spain, officially opened the 2023-2024 school year at the Camino Inglés Early Childhood and Primary School in the town of Sigüero in northwest Spain. Upon her arrival, Her Majesty the Queen was warmly welcomed by various local government representatives, including the mayor of Sigüero, Mr. Alexander Ducal. Thereafter, the Queen visited several primary education and early education classrooms, as well as toured the school garden. Her Majesty the Queen also held a meeting with the school's principal, teachers, and administrators. In Monacoville, the Palais Princier de Monaco released two new photos of His Serene Highness Hereditary Prince Jacques of Monaco and Her Serene Highness Princess Gabriella of Monaco this morning on the occasion of the twins' first day back at school. Hereditary Prince Jacques and Princess Gabriella will enter the CE2 class at a local private school in Monacoville. Princess Charlene of Monaco gave an exclusive interview with the newspaper Monaco Matin this morning after she and the sovereign prince dropped off the twins at school. In the interview, the princess spoke about her children returning to school, stating, quote, for this back-to-school morning, Jacques and Gabriella were both very excited to see their friends again after such a long vacation. It is also the first time that they won't be in the same class. It is a big step for them, and that seems good to me. Then, as for any student on the first day of school, they had a lot of expectations about the new friends, about the teachers, about what they were going to wear for the first day. End quote. The princess also speaks about her foundation, which continues to work around the world to fight against drowning by teaching children and young people basic water safety skills and CPR. Princess Charlene also discusses her role as a president of the SPA Monaco. She's currently overseeing the construction of a new shelter for the association, which is located in France, just a stone's throw from Monaco, and is scheduled to open in early 2024. The full interview with Princess Charlene of Monaco will be available on newsstands and online on Tuesday, September 12th. Keeping on the Monaco theme here, on Sunday, the Sovereign Prince couple attended the 2023 Rugby World Cup match between defending champions South Africa and Scotland, held at the Stade de Marseille in Marseille, France. So, who won the exciting match? I'm pretty sure you guessed it by now. South Africa, 18-3. Well done, South Africa. Yay! Meanwhile, His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, attended the Wales versus Fiji Rugby World Cup match held at the Stade Matmut Atlantique in Bordeaux. On the occasion of the 100th anniversary of the birth of King Peter II, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Alexander of Serbia and his Foundation for Education and Culture delivered copies of the late King's memoirs to the National Library of Serbia in Belgrade this afternoon. The Crown Prince presented the memoirs to the director of the National Library of Serbia, Dr. Vladimir Pestalo. Prior to leaving, the Crown Prince viewed the exhibition entitled The Centennial of King Peter II's Birth, the Link Between the Past and the Present. On Saturday, the Crown Prince and Her Royal Highness, Crown Princess Catherine of Serbia, attended the 13th Bell Hospice Charity Ball held at the White Palace in Belgrade. The theme of this year's charity ball was A Streetcar Named Hope. In Porto, Her Royal Highness Infanta Maria Francisca of Braganza and her fiancé, Mr. Duarte de Sousa Arijo Martins, attended a dinner hosted by the Royal Association of Porto on Saturday. The dinner was held on the occasion of the upcoming wedding between the Infanta and Mr. Arijo Martins on October 7th at Palácio de Mafra in Mafra, Portugal. And finally, in Paris, Louis-Alphonse de Bourbon, head of the House of Bourbon, attended the 353rd anniversary celebrations of the founding of Les Invalides by King Louis XIV of France, held at the Cathedral Saint-Louis des Invalides. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I will be back tomorrow on Tuesday, September 12th, with all the latest royal news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful Monday afternoon and a great day tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, again, have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.